So it's been out about a month now, but what is your favorite Morgan Wallen tune from the Dangerous double album that has sort of 2.5-ish new songs on top of the already over 30 that he released originally? Put your favorite Morgan Wallen tune off that album below, and I'll tell you which one Luke Bryan loves most. Mostly because he thought he was going to record it. This week in the Country Music Update, I'm Greg Reynolds. First, we are very excited. Dan and Shay releasing a new single this week called Glad You Exist. And I think, just by the way they've been interacting with fans on social media, it's sort of an ode to them. In their minds anyways, when they're writing it, when they're singing it, they're thinking, we're so glad you exist, to scream our lyrics back at us. But I could be totally wrong. All I know is that they've been doing a lot of writing during the pandemic, because what else is there to do? This is what they told me during our conversation a couple months back. So you guys mentioned the record. Is the new album coming soon? I see everything's yellow. I should probably go to bed. Obviously the lead single. What can you tell me about that?
Yeah, we're working on a ton of music right now. It's like we've got nothing but time on our hands and we can't go on the road until next year. So there's going to be lots of music coming. We're working on it. It's just, I take so dang long on every little sound. So we take a lot of pride in the stuff before we put it out. So hopefully we drop something soon. I don't know when, but I'm working on it.
That was the most vague thing I ever heard. I feel like I got no
because
answer.
I truly don't know the answer.
Yeah, we don't know the answer to that.
I truly don't. I got to mix it, you know?
And again, just like all of the conversations I have when you subscribe to this YouTube channel or just do some browsing around, you can see all of my conversations with Dan and Shay or even Morgan Wallen, who told me that the one song he was most excited for you to hear before the Dangerous double album even came out was the song everybody's talking about, Sand in My Boots. As you can tell, I'm pretty geeked out about the double album that's coming. So I know you're supposed to say all of them as I ask this question, but is there one that you can't wait for us massive Morgan Wallen fans to hear when the double album comes out?
Man, I think the first song on the album is called Sand in My Boots. It's a cool story. The song is unique for I think for my fans. I've never put out a song like it. Just more piano based. I get to show, you know, my kind of beginnings. Learning piano was one of the first instruments I learned, and it just has a different sound to it than something I put out before. So I'm excited for that one.
And that is the song that Luke Bryan loves most off the new double album, because it's the one he wanted to record. Luke thought he had his hands on that song and was going to record it himself, and then Morgan did it instead. But it's funny because when you listen to it now, I did this earlier today, listen to it and try and think about Luke Bryan singing it. It kind of works for him too. Now, my favorite off the double album is Wasted on You, but again, I listen to that album every single day still. Sort of on shuffle now because I want to mix up the order, but I get a new favorite each time I listen. But Wasted on You is a real solid favorite that doesn't sort of get out of my top 5 no matter how many times it switches around. Plus, like I said, he's got the 2 new singles and a different version of Sand in My Boots that he decided to release because he just wants to give us all the songs at this point. And finally, we get more new music from Luke Combs. I think Luke Combs and Morgan Wallen are sort of in a battle these days as to who can release the most new music in the shortest amount of time, and it's a pretty good battle, honestly. But Luke Combs decided that during quarantine, not only was he going to raise chickens, as he told Jimmy Fallon, but he was also going to record a bluegrass album, sort of a passion project. Now, that's been put on hold, but he did release this week a bluegrass single called The Great Divide. Now, he says he doesn't want it to be political. You can check out the tweets here, but it is a political statement. I mean, clearly there's a great divide, especially in the States right now, and music can be healing. Music can cut through that maybe other platforms can't. And yeah, there's a great divide that needs to come a little closer. Let's love, not hate. For more of all that's going on in the world of country music, make sure, again, you subscribe to this YouTube channel. I'm Greg Reynolds with another Country Music Update.